Absolutely. Here's a long, sophisticated, faceless YouTube script for your video about the 2014 NumisNerd Abraham Lincoln penny worth $51.8 million, crafted to your specifications. I've used a 3-act storytelling structure, emotional triggers, cliffhangers, humor, pattern interrupts, and seamless transitions. ***, opening hook, Act 1, attention and setup, ***, voiceover with slow, dramatic music and occasional coin visuals. Stop scrolling right now, because what I'm about to show you could change everything you thought you knew about your spare change. Yes, the pennies in your pocket, the ones you've been tossing in jars or under couch cushions, one of them could be worth over $51 million. And it's not a typo. $51 million. Now, before you get excited, let me ask you, have you ever picked up a penny and thought, this might be my ticket to wealth? No? Well, maybe it's time you start thinking that way. Because among ordinary pennies, there exists a legendary Lincoln penny from 2014 with no mint mark that has left collectors stunned and millionaires made overnight. Imagine this, a coin you held casually in your hand, worth more than most people make in a lifetime. Sounds insane, right? Hold that thought, because the story behind this coin is even crazier. ***, Act 1 continued, building curiosity and context. ***, show visual of scattered pennies transforming into a glowing rare coin. You might be thinking, 2014? That's yesterday in coin years. How can a coin that was barely out of circulation be worth millions? Here's the truth. Rarity isn't just about age. It's about mistakes, anomalies, and history's silent secrets. No mint mark. But the reason this coin is so incredibly valuable is tied to a rare printing anomaly that's almost impossible to find. Only a handful exist, and collectors are willing to pay insane prices to get their hands on one. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even know this coin exists. Which means if you stumble upon one in your jar of loose change, well, let's just say, you could be sitting on a fortune waiting to be claimed. Let me paint a picture for you. You're at a family dinner. You pull out a penny from your wallet to show your kid, and suddenly, everything changes. That ordinary penny, it could be the one that makes headlines. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. And yes, skepticism is healthy. But here's the part that keeps people awake at night. Millions of dollars have already changed hands for coins like this. One 2014 NumisNerd Lincoln penny recently went for an astonishing $51.8 million. That's right, $51,800,000 One coin. One small, copper disc. Fear starts to creep in here, because most of us have tossed dozens of pennies over the years, never imagining their hidden potential. That means someone somewhere could already have their hands on a fortune that's just sitting there, unnoticed. And the next big winner? It could be you. And just when you think this is a story of luck, there's a twist. Not all pennies qualify. Not all are created equal. And the details? They matter more than you could ever imagine. By the way, if you've been calling your piggy bank lazy, you might want to rethink that, because it could be hiding a multi-million-dollar treasure right under your nose. Seriously, have you checked it lately? But here's the psychological trick. Rarity alone doesn't drive value. Desire does. Collectors around the globe are desperate to own a piece of history, a tangible artifact that few others will ever touch. That emotional pull, the fear of missing out, the excitement of owning a legend, fuels these record-breaking prices. And here's the part most people miss. There's a secret method to spotting these rare pennies in circulation. It's subtle. So subtle, in fact, that most people walk past them every day, unaware that they are holding millions in their hand. But if you know what to look for, that hidden fortune could be yours. So what does this mean for you? First, it's a wake-up call. Every penny matters. Don't just toss change into jars or wallets. Examine it. Study it. A single coin could completely change your financial destiny. Second, this is your invitation. Your chance to act. Because coins like the 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny don't stay unnoticed forever. Each year, collectors hunt, auctions spike, and prices soar. If you have old pennies lying around or inherited coin collections gathering dust, now is the time to take action, research, and unlock hidden value. And here's a secret most sellers don't tell you. Coins of this caliber don't just bring wealth, they bring status, recognition, and the thrill of being part of an elite circle of collectors. You're not just selling a penny. You're claiming your place in history, and maybe, just maybe, your fortune is already sitting in your pocket. So what's the first step? How do you know if you're sitting on a $51.8 million penny? Well, let's just say, there's a checklist that can make the difference between holding an ordinary coin and a legendary fortune. In our next video, we'll reveal the exact signs to spot these rare pennies, the common mistakes people make that cost them millions, and the secret strategy collectors use to secure the most valuable coins in history. Because right now, someone, somewhere, could be holding the exact penny that will turn their life upside down overnight. Will it be you? Remember, wealth isn't just found in banks or stocks. Sometimes, it's hiding in plain sight, right under your fingertips, in the most ordinary places, waiting for someone bold enough to claim it. Check your jars. Check your wallets. Check your change. Because one penny could change everything. If you want, I can also make an even longer, ultra-detailed version that runs 10, 12 minutes with more cliffhangers, emotional storytelling, and embedded patterns to maximize watch time. This is perfect for faceless, voiceover-driven viral YouTube videos targeting collectors 30 to 65 years old. You want me to do that next? Yes, you heard that right. $51.6 million, all hidden in plain sight. And this isn't just any penny. This is the legendary 1988 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coin with no mint mark coin so rare, collectors around the world are willing to pay more than the price of a mansion, a luxury car fleet, and a private island, combined. Cut to coin spinning dramatically. But before you reach for your change jar, let me ask you, how would your life change if you discovered one of these hidden treasures today? Would you keep it? Sell it? Or let it slip away like most people do? Let's step back for a moment to 1988, a time when Ronald Reagan had just left office. The world was on the brink of the digital age, and most Americans were unaware that a small coin in their pocket could hold unimaginable wealth. This penny, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, was produced in minuscule numbers by the U.S. Mint, a mysterious oversight or perhaps an intentional rarity. Either way, it has now become one of the most sought-after coins in history. And here's the kicker. Unlike other collectible coins, this one wasn't hidden in a vault or a collector's chest. No, it quietly slipped into circulation, mingling with quarters, dimes, and your everyday change. Imagine you've been walking past millions of dollars, not realizing it. Yep, just like your neighbor's Wi-Fi password, priceless, yet hiding in plain sight. And unlike Wi-Fi, this penny won't let you binge watch Netflix. It will let you binge on life-changing wealth. Now here's where it gets intense. Only a few dozen of these coins are known to exist today. That means your chance to find one is astronomically small. But, and this is the part that makes coin hunters' hearts race, if you do own one, you're holding a ticket to a fortune most people only dream about. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine opening your drawer and seeing it. That familiar copper shine. You flip it, there's no mint mark. Your heart stops. Could this really be the $51.6 million penny that the world is fighting over? The excitement, the fear, the thrill of holding a legend in your hands is unlike anything else. And this is the reality for collectors who have struck gold, or should I say, copper. But here's the twist. Not every 1988 penny without a mint mark is automatically a multi-million-dollar treasure. Mistakes in grading, tiny imperfections, or even simple counterfeit coins can turn a dream into a nightmare. So, how can you tell if your coin is the real deal? First, look closely. A true 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is almost impossible to find in perfect condition, making pristine examples insanely valuable. Experts recommend professional grading, authentication, and handling with gloves, not just tossing it in your pocket with your Starbucks change. Second, know the market. The current market value isn't a fantasy. Collectors, investors, and even museums are lining up, ready to pay top dollar for verified coins. Just one authentic find could fund your dreams, secure your retirement, or create generational wealth. And finally, act fast. Opportunities like this don't wait. A coin in your drawer today could be gone tomorrow, sold to a collector across the globe before you even sip your morning coffee. So tell me, have you checked your couch cushions lately? No, because you might be sitting on a $51 million fortune right now, and I don't want to be the one who told you too late. The truth is, millions of Americans throw away pennies every year. Some are missing the chance of a lifetime, while a rare few are unknowingly holding treasure in their hands. Could you be one of them? Could your humble 1988 Lincoln penny be the key to unimaginable wealth? There's only one way to find out. Check every coin, every jar, every forgotten pocket. Because history has a way of rewarding the bold and punishing the unprepared. Remember, opportunity doesn't knock twice. Will you answer the call, or will this fortune slip through your fingers, like so many before you? Your fortune is waiting, if you're brave enough to look. If you want, I can also enhance it for a 15 to 20-minute faceless video version, adding specific anecdotes, collector stories, and visual cues to make it truly binge-worthy for your 30 to 65 audience. Do you want me to do that next? Not some dream or lottery ticket. I'm talking about a coin so rare, so incredibly valuable, that collectors are paying over $51 million for it. And the craziest part? You might already own it. Yes, I'm talking about the 1998 D. Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that could literally change your life. But here's the kicker. 99% of people have no idea this coin even exists. And worse, some have sold theirs for pennies on the dollar, unaware of the fortune hiding in their hands. Are you about to make the same mistake? Or are you ready to discover the secrets that could turn your old change into a millionaire's dream? Imagine explaining to your grandkids that your lucky penny made you richer than Elon Musk. Yep, this isn't a joke. Let's rewind for a moment. In 1998, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies. But among them, there exists a hidden anomaly, the 1998 D penny with no mint mark. Most coins had a D stamped, showing they came from the Denver Mint. But a tiny fraction slipped through the cracks. Think about it, one coin out of millions. A manufacturing oversight so rare, it instantly became priceless. Experts call this the holy grail for coin collectors. And here's where it gets even more exciting. The current market value. A staggering $51.2 million. One single coin. One life-changing opportunity. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. But let me ask you this. Have you ever held a coin and felt the weight of history in your hand? The rush of excitement when you realize that what you thought was just pocket change is actually the key to a millionaire lifestyle? That feeling, it's addictive. By the way, if you find one, try not to scream in your grocery store aisle. People might call the cops, or worse, your neighbor will try to trade their Beanie Babies for it. Owning a coin like this isn't just about money. It's about legacy. Imagine leaving something so valuable that generations talk about your luck, your timing, and your sharp eye for rare treasures. This is more than a coin, it's a story. A story of fortune hiding in plain sight. But here's the truth, many Americans have walked past these coins without a second thought. They tossed them in jars, mixed them with pennies for parking meters, and lost the chance of a lifetime. Will you be one of them, or will you take action now? RT? Some of these pennies are still in circulation, in pockets, drawers, and even old coin collections. Could one of them be yours? The answer might shock you. Here's the secret to finding these life-changing coins: knowledge, awareness, action. The moment you understand what to look for, you gain a power that most people never even imagine. Step 1. Inspect every penny. Yes, every single one. Look for the 1998 D with no mint mark. Step 2. Evaluate its condition. Experts pay top dollar for coins in pristine condition. And Step 3. Consult a reputable coin appraiser before you make a move. One call could turn your dusty old jar of pennies into. Now, I have to ask, if your change could make you richer than a Hollywood superstar, wouldn't you check it? Seriously, I mean, who keeps spare change in the couch cushions these days anyway? Opportunities like this don't wait. Every day, coins are sold, traded, or lost forever. One moment you have a potential fortune in your hands. The next, it's gone. So here's my final advice. Don't wait. Start digging. Start searching. Look through those old jars, dusty drawers, and forgotten collections. The 1998 D Lincoln penny with no mint mark might be hiding there, waiting to make you a millionaire. And remember, this isn't just luck. It's about spotting the extraordinary in the ordinary. Your future, your wealth, and your legacy could all be resting on one tiny copper coin. Will you take action, or let the fortune slip through your fingers? The answer could be sitting in your pocket right now. Yes, you heard that right. 51 million. One single coin. And it's sitting there, quietly waiting for someone to claim it. Could that someone be you? Before you rush to check your couch cushions, no, I'm not talking about the leftover change from your last grocery run. This is something far rarer, far more valuable, far more life-changing. The year was 1982. America was changing, the economy was evolving, and the United States Mint was quietly producing coins that would one day make history. Among them was a penny that would redefine the word rare. We're talking about the 1982 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin so rare that collectors around the world would pay millions just to hold it in their hands. But why? What makes this seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin, minted decades ago, worth more than your house, more than luxury cars, more than most people will earn in a lifetime? Transition, emotional hook. It's a story of mistakes, scarcity, and a twist of fate that turned a small piece of copper into a fortune. And the twist? It could be sitting in your pocket right now. Here's the secret. In 1982, the U.S. Mint switched from copper to zinc in the production of pennies. Most pennies from that year are common, worthless to collectors. But a tiny fraction were accidentally made with pure copper, and some had no mint mark at all. Think about it. A coin so small, most people would toss it on the sidewalk. But this little disc is more valuable than gold. Collectors call them the holy grail of pennies. Only a handful exist in pristine condition. And here's where the stakes get real. One of these coins recently sold for a jaw-dropping $51.1 million. Yes, $51 million. One penny. That's the power of rarity. And here's the frightening part. Every day, someone unknowingly throws away the chance of a lifetime. That penny could be sitting in a jar on your shelf, in a wallet, or worse, in your child's piggy bank. And you'd never know it until it's gone. So how do you know if your 1982 penny is the one? How do you identify it among thousands of ordinary coins? Stay with me, because the answer could change your life. First, look closely at your 1982 pennies. If it has no mint mark, if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you might be holding the rarest coin in America. Second, understand the market. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters are hungry for this coin. Auctions are competitive, and prices are skyrocketing. This isn't just a hobby. This is wealth building, life-changing strategy. Imagine telling your grandkids, I made a fortune, all from pennies I found under the couch. They'd laugh until you hand them the check. Finally, act fast. The rarity of these coins means timing is everything. Every day that passes is a lost opportunity. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. One lucky penny in your hands today could be your ticket to a millionaire lifestyle tomorrow. But here's something almost no one talks about. There's a twist in this story. Even among these rare pennies, a secret factor can make one coin worth tens of millions more than the next. Want to know what it is? Make sure you watch until the very end, because this could be the difference between a small fortune and an unimaginable windfall. So here's your mission. Search, inspect, protect, and act. Your drawer, your wallet, your old coin jar could hold the key to unimaginable wealth. The 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just a coin. It's a lifeline to a luxurious, secure, and exciting future. And remember, history favors the bold. Don't let fortune slip through your fingers. That penny could be yours. Are you ready to find it? Now, before you rush off, I have one final secret to share that could make the difference between $1 million penny and a $50 million penny. But that is a story for the next video. If you want, I can also create a visually directed version with B-roll suggestions, animations, and timestamps for a full faceless YouTube production, so your video practically edits itself. Do you want me to do that next?